To be a Group A. This group consists of ESC Gaming, Hellraisers, and the two teams in this match. That'll be Orbit and Infinity. Looking at Orbit's previous results already here, they lost to Hellraisers with getting 9 rounds, and they beat ESC Gaming. That was 16-14. They played Inferno and Cobble thus far in the tournament. And quickly before this pistol round kicks off, let's go over Infinity. Where Infinity, they beat ESC Gaming 16-10, and they also lost to Hellraisers, picking up 12 rounds to Hellraisers 16. So it looks like Hellraisers is the team to beat in the group. And this is a pretty important match. Yeah, going all armor and aggression. Look at all these decoys on the other side of the map, and it's going to be Desmond to bring down Crucial at the start. But you do have a push around the backside here. Mike S and Striker, I think, pretty aware of this. Is Infinity, so they turn around to stop that in its tracks. They've got the first 2 kills of the match. No one's even fallen yet. Will Desmond be the first? He will, and actually no, it was Yazar that was the first. Manu will bring him down.
Dom just needs to hide at this point. I don't know how he's gonna get out of here though. Actually, he could exit through A main at this point, but he has to just cross while Cash isn't looking at him.
I think his buddies are trying to come break him out of jail here. Pyro Marns moved towards the middle. Lundi now into A main, so yeah. People have arrived on the scene to help.
They're like closing in on A main now. Oh, Dom comes out with a nice one though.
Oh, and this is our boy Dominate actually, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So there you go, Dominate, leaving Public Lure behind and coming out here on Infinity, and they will win that pistol.
Yeah. No, it was 9 armor buys. There's a single person with nades. I think it was Pyro Martin, and everybody rushed A main, including Orbit. So. They had 2 people push Squeaky, 3 go A main, and they got a couple of picks early, actually. Infinity shut down that aggression. But then when trying to fall back, for somehow Infinity had like 3 players sneak over to B main and left the bomb and one other person inside of A main. And so they were forced to fight, and they won the fight. Not much else to say, really.
And when it they did. All right. So you can see Infinity worried about that CT force buy, as most teams will have to worry about because it can be very hard to play against. So spreading out to that default, Dominate watching the counter boost. Is he actually boosted? No, he's just standing there by himself. Sometimes you'll see them boost on another player back here. And they wait for the push. I don't think anyone on Orbit is going to give it to him. So at what point do Infinity just need to roll out? And no smokes actually on any of them here. So it'll just be a couple flashes working into a site with, you know, no cover, really.
Lundy here going to be clearing out, looking to go into checker. Oh, actually gets tagged. Now he's in a super awkward spot. Striker going to take advantage of this. And now it's 5-4.
Yeah, and this is where things really start to get scary. You're the terrorist, you've lost a member. You're like, all right, surely we've got the guns, we can just take them out, no problem. But now this scout and Mike S is in a good position with it. Opportunity to tag a few more people up. Oh, he's going to be taken out by the auto shotgun. And the Dominate behind that one is they will just continue to push on through CT to clear out everybody from behind, though. It's going to be Crucial dropping down to the vents with a 5-7, doing a bit of damage. Another player catches King trying to come in through there with the Deagle. And he'll force Yazar out into the arms of Crucial, who does take him down. So they tag team Yazar to find a kill, and they realize they've got no hope to retake. So we'll save for round 3. Not a bad idea to keep those upgraded pistols and armors for the next round.
Yeah, I actually might have considered like saving on either side of the site to make sure that no players can exit, because they're kind of low and they have AKs, so might have been worthwhile to try to get those. But yeah, very, very low are Crucial and Cash. We call him Cash.
Oh, for Cash, I say Cash is king.
Yeah, but like the king is like just an homage to a rapper.
I mean, you don't want to confuse the viewers, and they'll think that he is the map. You know, like Cash. Cash. That's just too similar, I think.
Cash.
I mean, maybe if I was focused up and on Adderall, I'd be able to tell the difference.
It's like all everyone talked about at LAN. Like every single person for the entire LAN was just talking about Adderall.
I shouldn't joke about yeah, it was
performance
definitely
enhancing drugs.
It was a topic of much, I don't know. It was brought up as a punchline very often.
Doping
I'll
in
put it that way.
esports.
Yeah, man. From the man who broke the story himself, Launders, take us in through this round. What is Orbit gonna do with just their pistols?
There isn't much.
Oh, Crucial gets dinged.
What? Oh.
Was that the Galil that must have done that? Yeah,
Where'd
it
the
was.
auto shotty go? Oh, he actually died with it.
Yeah, and I think they were able to take an AK through that last round.
Questionable decision. Actually, there was a Galil that got saved, so
That's what Crucial just got dinked with.
long range Galil.
Yep, long range Galil. They fixed something with the long range Galil in the last update.
Lindy's actually up mid. He's gonna get a free pick, most likely.
Or is he? Yeah, he will find one at the site. Maybe should have had them both. The Galil not the most cooperative gun though, and that will leave just the P250 of the USPS Striker and Manu. Anyone with the armor and vehicles are down. But they did find maybe a kill or two for their trouble. The bomb gonna go down. Orbit might as well go for this, try to cause some more economic damage if they can. It's gonna be all Manu. Don't step into the fire, and as he doesn't step into the fire, a grenade will just blow him to pieces anyways. So coming into the first rifle now, we'll see what Orbit can do. Ooh, still money. Not amazing, but to be expected after you force up in the second round.
Yeah. Oh, you always see Orbit force up second round, and they always have similar buys coming into the fourth. I think Mike Ops, right? Is that not correct?
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
Actually, he might. I'm not sure if they hybrid a couple of players. Anyway, Dom's gonna come over mid, and that's an opening pick at mid. Now they played 3 mid, I think. Dom spotted 2, so they know that there's a lot of mid control going on. Oh, but he just forfeits the man advantage by offering himself up to White Fox. So now there's only one player mid, 2 sites, and vent control. I'd say that Orbit have a much better opportunity to win here. Like 44 on some maps, but
Oh, let's see all the terrorists. Now a man down, actually, is Mike still alive, hanging on with that 14 HP. Gonna go back up towards this boost. The A's are gonna try to take the op over and find anybody, but no one really peeking out. You can see Mike S. He is watching middle very passively, just kind of holding on the CT side of that Z connector, making sure no one pushes through and gets on the back line. And that'll leave Crucial and Manu in the A site to defend against, well, as we can see, this is where the terrorist aggression is going to be focused. And the player from Quad, oh, he tries to step out and throw a grenade, and I guess that's just because he was Molotoved out of that fence position. Flash to go over. Mike will bring down Dejvin. Crucial lining up to spray, but can't bring anybody down, so a 2-on-2. Mike greeted with the flashbang at the door, and op down by Yazar. And another one, so a big 3K on the round for him with the op. And that's 4 in a row now for Infinity on the T side.
kind of a poor site hold there by Orbit, who had a weaker player at B, 2 players on the site at A. That should be enough to take down 3 coming into the site. Obviously, a great molly on the fence made it impossible for 1 player to get a kill, and then I think even Mike, no, not Mike, excuse me, Crucial on the site wasn't able to get his, I don't know if he got a single kill. I think the Rotator got a kill, and that was it.
Sorry, I'm struggling to get a tweet out. I've done it. I've pressed enter. It hasn't sent. So Orbit back into a full-on eco. We can see Mike going for a bit of an information grab with maybe try to bait them past and have Striker capitalize, fighting behind that box. And now aggression here from Manu and friends pushing it through middle. And they are falling to Lundy. Lundy going to get all of them right there, leaving only Striker now. He will find a kill onto Dejvin, so at least he's done that. But coming in from behind, it'll be Lundy picking up. Can I say, I'm going to say it, just in the spirit of the International 5, he picks up the ultra kill.
Is that what Dota players say?
Yeah, it's, well, just a kill, double kill, triple kill, ultra kill, and
Oh, yeah,
rampage.
true. Very true. I like it. Oh,
They could
Crucial
mix
has
it
an
up.
op. Okay, so Crucial, I suppose, is opping. Unless he has some type of spawn. He's actually going to drop B main pick. Will he have anybody to pick? Yes, once someone will cross Dejvin. No flash either. Or actually a bad one. But Safely gets in this summer, which is a problem.
Yeah, so, oh, and Dejvin, that's also a problem. He's going to break down that opper, so finding the kill onto Crucial. Manu is actually pushing into A main, as Dejvin is just going to find another, so the man that's supposed to just lurk around in these tunnels. Oh, what a grenade! He hit that guy in the knee with the grenade, and then it blew up and took Mike with it.
Oh my goodness, this is what we seen everybody's congregating towards A. They still have an advantage here, but at the same time, there's no one at B.
Okay, I just think we'll find one, but turning around, he sees Dominate for about a second.
Remember Lan when Chonggris got 2 picks at B, and then they went A versus Mouse, and there's 2 players.
I was casting during that game, so I never got a chance to witness it.
Yeah, so was I, right?
Yeah, but you were actually casting the game. I was casting Team Liquid versus CLG.
Oh, I thought we were casting together.
No, that was I think it was the one time we were separated. I cried. No, it wasn't. What am I talking about? Casting CLG like 4 times.
Oh, the spray down at B. Oh,
wow,
Desjardins
that was just
really
a
good.
player. He got a triple on the last round over there at B, just opening it up by himself, and then here he gets a quick double. Again, Infinity with advantage. 6 rounds in a row right now, and this Infinity team, I've been pretty impressed by them over the past. I mean, this is what, the 3rd time I think I'm seeing them play.
Yeah, not bad. Orbit, though, are playing maybe a little bit sloppy. Like, for example, on that last round, they had the op kind of, like, hanging out, peeking, like, wide in the site. And, yeah, now people are trickling out and dying. And this is a rifle round that looked like an eco. No one even shot a bullet on Orbit, I feel like.
Yeah. That was pretty rough looking. And yeah, I remember now, Infinity, the first time we saw them, it was up against Hellraisers. And like, oh, these guys are going to get obliterated. But it was actually so close. It was 16-12, which isn't the closest scoreline. But there were so many rounds that came down to the wire that, like, somewhere in a nearby universe, it was 16-12 the other way, and Infinity won it. So these guys, they know what's up, clearly. I mean, Orbit are no slouches, even with the new lineup that they have now. And this is about to be 7-0.
No, they're definitely solid. Oh, it's not a great flash.
And they got Dominate. Our best friend. He just doesn't know it yet.
I added him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go at him after this. Like, hey, we be friends. I think Quicks or Lincoln11 invited me to like matchmaking last night because I had a window popped up and nothing was in it, so it must have been like a game invite.
Yep.
Yeah, and I missed it, man. I missed my opportunity to play with an actual Swedish person. So that smoke's actually not good, but I'm not sure it will matter. And Lundy's in my favorite position for defending against the anti-egos because you're up on top of this red C crate, and you can just see their feet as they start to push in, and he's got them pushed back into that corner. They're gonna Molotov it 2 times over, but those players out there are still able to find some place where there isn't fire on the ground. The floor is lava. Manu gonna charge in, will take down Lundy, but immediately traded out. Still a pretty nice kill to have with just these pistols.
They really saw the mid stack and they were just hanging out, taking fights slowly. Lundy got punished by a pushing player. I don't know if that's gonna mean the same for the rest of them, but there's no reason to go out mid here.
Looks like they still want to the vents. Oh, Yezar's watching and he misses that shot that could leave his troops in danger, but no, his troops are capable and they've got AKs. Yezar is like, hey, I missed an op shot. Let me bring down Striker with the 5-7. Seems like Lundy might be the only casualty because they've gone to the opposite site from Kaj's King. He does have the Deagle. See if he can't find a Juan Deag.
Now again, when you look at Orbit's scoreline, it's pistol to any egos, obviously a force buy in the middle of that, but then a total of 2 rifles, and now they're going to be buying once again. But the score is like Affinity is appearing to do such a great job, mostly because they're just winning consecutive rounds. But even on the rifle rounds, like they weren't close. Like even though there was only 2, they really weren't close at all.
No, and it was Desjardins that stepped up on both of them. He just completely shut down. Oh, he just shut down their chances. Like, how does one person alone at B kill 3 people? That means 3 people at some point, probably one after another, decided to peek and fight him.
Yeah,
and that's just a mistake from Orbit.
Yeah, Crucial was kind of peeking as if his team would win the round for him. And you know, if he hit the shot, it'd be a different story. But he's kind of out in the open and had a flick for it when he knew there was a player in Sunroom. So he probably should have fell off at that point. I hope to see him play a little bit more responsibly.
There you go. Game responsibly. Hey, you can start that catchphrase on your next interview with whatever news outlet. Just game responsibly. I'll give you yours.
I should just start the drug testing organization.
There you go. All right, Desmond actually had that up. I've never even seen someone play that passive watching a B push. He was out on that signpost in T-spawn. He throws the op over and picks up that AK because Yezar has one. But Cash is king. We'll even it back up here as there have been 2 kills over on the A bomb site. Desmond still lurking out, watching that B flank or mid. And he could be, again, a focal point, but no, Yezvin is finding... Oh, Desmond does get it. Yezar also got Cash's king, and it's now going to be up to Crucial. There's a nice top shot onto Pyramar, but Yezar gives him one right back, and now it's going to be Striker rotating over to 1v2. Molotov to slow him down. Could go over the truck, and he will. No kit here, though, so bomb has been planted, and I can only assume it is for... yeah, it is planted for A main. Yezar posted up in there. And Lundi here on the quad. Striker trying to work his way in. And you see the bomb there, and you immediately start wanting to look into Squeaky Door, especially when it's open or a main, and the quad player able to capitalize on that.
Yeah, Orbit by no means deserved to win that round. Even if you pull up that 1v2, that was pretty, like, in the A site, there was, like, so much confusion. Our player was didn't have eyes on mid, so we had a player trying to jump the quad, and he got punished for that. From A main, and then we had Crucial peek once, get a nice shot, re-peek the same angle, right? Obviously, you get punished, and he did that.
All right, so once again, Orbit. Rifle round, but not one of the best ones. Kind of just flashes. They don't really have any, Molotovs, smokes really to counter any pushing, or to slow it down, or kits if they happen to get, positioned with a 2-on-2 or a 1-on-2 retake situation like in that last round. It's going to be tough to win from this point. That max losing bonus doesn't quite satisfy, a hungry CT economy like it can for the terrorists. It's really rough to lose this many in a row on the CT side.
No doubt. It is a buy situation at this point. Orbit so low on rounds. Maximum amount they can get is 6, and by the previous rifle rounds, it looks like they aren't going to get any, but... it can be easy to string 1 or 2 near the end of a half when you have a team kind of off guard because they know that they're winning by a huge margin. Now mid control is taken by Infinity. Alindi once again is escorting himself up mid, and this is very favorable for Infinity, who looks like they're going to actually go B, so he's going to be in a great position to catch rotators if they can't hold the site. They're both on site too, no one's holding checker.
Yeah. Terrorists having their way with the map. It's a nice pop flash here from Mike. 1, 2, kind of grabbing his teammate as well. Mike will peek out though, brings down Pyramar, and that was the bomb. So now it's down in the open, and our player on the lurk was actually completely avoided, but I don't think it matters. Infinity just storming their way into the B bomb site. The only man, Manu, who is alive, coming from B main, and Yezard ops him down and dominate with another triple on the round. Infinity into the double digits. Orbit yet to have any digits.
This is not the Orbit that I'm used to see play. I don't know if you agree. Look, it's 4 kills max.
Yeah,
there was actually enough people there, even though they had a bad setup, to make the most of it by trading 1 for 1. The bomb went down with 5 seconds remaining. Meaning, if they had 2 players on the site that just simply didn't peek, which I'm not saying that was the right play to make, but if they delayed just a little bit longer, if they didn't peek or they got more kills, they would have even 1 more kill. It would have delayed it long enough for Infinity to lose the round, but. That's how much they're getting taken advantage of right now. Look at 3 players down to like no HP already.
Yeah, Desmond once again. He's just winning all of his battles. So is Yezar. Or Jazar. I'm probably upsetting a lot of people, but they're Swedish, so I assume that it is Yezar. Done very well for himself. Kaj is king though. Will get 1. He's gonna bring down Lundi, so a 4-on-3 situation right now. And a minute on the clock. Dominic gonna go back over the boost, see if he can't open up mid a little bit more. Or work his way up highway for this split. And Desmond, of course, where else? But lurking out towards Sunroom. And Dominate does kind of whiff that. Cash is king able to find the kill, but Pyromarn will bring down Manu, and the 2 players up for Orbit are extremely low, but beautiful flashes going in. Cash is king able to grab 1. This is the best chance that Orbit have had in a long while. Oh, but from the side, it's Desmond making his way over now in middle. He finds the side of Cash's king. And it's all up to Crucial. Bomb going down here in default. He's actually doing a little fake plant. And that's actually... Crucial is able to get a little bit closer as a result. He slides by him. They're not going to know that he's here. This could come down to the 1v1, and it will. He brings down Pyromarn, and Desmond trying to do this.
Oh
no kit! No kit. This could be bad. Is that nade going to land? It does 3 damage. Crucial will get off the bomb, and now he gets that shot and will have the time.
Well, that was nice. That was nice from Crucial in that 1v2 to sneak across to the other side of the site, walking the entire way, catching both players off guard. Winning that with a 10-second defuse is nice. Orbit do put a round on the board. There's that. Overall, it seemed like they had no chance in that round. Like first, they were like almost 300 damage done within the first 10 seconds of the round, and then I suppose traits came out after Dominate whiffed.
Yeah,
Cash
Dominate
got
wants
the-
that opportunity back.
Yeah, Cash took the got a nice flash on the offer and took him down. That was a good play.
Oh, tried to get over that Molotov that was put up on boost. Counter nades going back over as well from the side of Orbit. Striker to find Dejvin. This time Dejvin does have backup. It's Lundy. He's trying to work his way into that smoke. Is he going to be able to catch out Striker? He will. Gets him retreating and on the tail end of the reload. So 4-on-4 now. And this will really hurt. This is such an important round for Orbit, not only because they need to win rounds, but this resets the economy. And if Infinity is to win here, it's going to make their life so easy to close out the tab.
Mike could do so
Look
much
at
here.
Mike, yeah. In such a good spot.
He could push over at any point. Lundy, though, if he gets a kill, this might cause confusion.
Oh, he's going to find the bomb, too.
They keep giving up Checker. I'm not sure why. And then he gets a kill for it. Oh, but
Gets
Mike.
2. Job for Mike. He knows that the bomb is there as well. Crucial steps out and finds Lundy over at B. Actually, I think Lundy was already trying to push through B. Crucial just kind of peeked into the site and found him. So Yezar picks up the bomb, but he is all alone in a 1 versus 3 right now. And it would appear that Orbit are going to string a round or 2 together. He spots one at quad, going to go for the flash, pull out the CZ, get close and personal with it. He will get the quad player. I don't know if he knows about the other one. He's planting the bomb. Even that in itself, planting in a 1v3 is crazy. Doesn't see that player that's jumped up to below that boost. And oh, he was close to that shot, but Crucial from the other side will get it. His second for the round and the defuse. Orbit with 2 rounds.
Yeah, they do manage to do it, and that's the point. Cash also hangs on to an op. They wouldn't have had enough money to buy this. And kind of at this point, it is the Crucial. Oh, he's dropping that. Yeah. So at this point, it's really good for them that they're able to pick up an op because it's an adjustment that they want. Like we see Infinity starting to spend a little bit of their money and make an adjustment themselves of buying an op. So for Orbit to have one in response might be good enough for them to sustain a lead. But again, Crucial on those previous rounds didn't really do a great job with the op. Like he was re-peeking and he was dying too early. Let's see if Cash does a better job.
And now we can see Orbit with some money starting to do this mid control a lot better. They've got the smoke for the mid garage, the Molotov to stop the terrace from boosting over, the counter nades to move them back, and then they've been going for the counter boost. This time, though, it appears they will back off of it. Now, Cassius King is peeking down A main, so he has grabbed a lot of information. No such information being gathered over at the B site, though. We have already Yezar and Dejvin pushed into that sunroom, and it appears that the bomb might be coming back around over towards B. Or really pop flash someone out middle, try to go mid fence to B split. Time well tell. 40 seconds on the clock. Dominate starting to clear his corners. The pop flash, or that might have been the smoke. Yeah, it was one of the crisscross smokes going out. That'll block the, well, yeah, pretty much trying to just cover the most area with one smoke is that one. So not a bad idea. That'll get them into the vents as mid control completely relinquished up here by Orbit, even though it's a 5v5. And this I worry about. Manu goes out for a quick peek now, but now over towards B. Pyramar going to get that entry onto Striker. Oh! That was actually Manu from above. I thought it was through the smoke that kill came. And Manu able to drop down, will stop the plants. Stops punching in the numbers, and there it is. Orbit 3 in a row.
Starting to look a little bit better. And yeah, 3 in a row. Hang on to the op. Rebuys, have all full nades. And that won't earn themselves a save, unfortunately, from Infinity, who put together 10 rounds in a row. But they understand that, I'm sure. I think even going into the last round, there's going to be no opportunity for that to happen. But that being said, Infinity are going to really want to put the pressure on because they don't want to blow a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, good.
Crucial got dinked like 3 times at mid through the garage.
Garage door. Yeah. Okay, I could do with some more some wall bang damage. Like Counter-Strike global offensive. I'll
Yeah,
be honest.
he should be super dead.
So, still 5-on-5, Lundy and Crucial taking some damage for their teams. Manu gonna get into a main with the pop flash there from Kaz's King, so information to be grabbed. I guess. The information that no one is there. Yizar now working his way out over the boost. He'll drop down. They've got Lundy coming out the lower side of mid, and Dominate is with him. Now sliding it back towards B, where Dejvin is so good early on at finding the opening kills, but they finally stopped battling him. And Mike has just been posted up behind this first box in the B site quite often. It'll be up to Dominate. Try to get that entry. Or Lundy is it as he peeks wide. Mike setting up for the pop flash, bringing his crew of Crucial back over. Lundy, though, takes him out of the equation with the grenade. Striker going to push the smoke up top, only able to net one kill. Crucial finding one behind that. It's a 3-on-2, advantage to Infinity, now just one. It's Kaz's King, smoked off and retreating out to save perhaps, trying to get one through the door. That spam swat will often lead to a kill. And wow, what a flick to the face of Yezar. He's still going in for it. He's got into a 1-on-2. Spots Dominate on top of the sight box. A hard shot. Now he's smoked off up top. Probably gonna move. Oh, just goes right through it. I thought he was backing off.
You don't know Cash.
Yeah, apparently not. Dominate, though, finds that last kill of the round at 11-3. And just like that, you're on a pretty forced by situation if you're Orbit.
No, I really don't like how they're like constantly giving up checkers without playing Vent. Like,
Yeah.
the only way to split B, even though there's only technically one choke point, right, that you have to cross to get to the other one, is to get checker control, like, and maybe smoke off B main, checker control, and if there's no one in vents, you kind of have like free reign over the site. You can't really expect site players to do all the work from there, and yet we still have Orbit like playing one in the site, which I guess is okay to have solo, but another person kind of supporting him from like either the site or CT upper.
Yeah, well, checker's important because the terrorist control checker from the smaller entrance, they can actually just battle people that are in the site. Whereas if you're coming out of the main one, if you want to fight someone in the site, you're exposing yourself to upper and CT. So the other entrance is so important.
That's true, and you can crush the site from two choke points, and there's no way that anyone can deal with that. So
and shut down the vent split, right? If the CTs do come in through vent, then you're also, or sorry, the terrorists come in through vent, then as a CT, you're also there within a good vantage point to stop it.
Yeah. So if Orbit wanted to push up mid, play vent, that would make sense, because then you got a vent player just take care of checker while your site player can watch the B main cross, and they wouldn't know where to look. But you didn't even have Orbit, or sorry, you didn't have Affinity like splitting B through mid. And they could have done that if they wanted to. Didn't have to at all.
Well, second half starting up now. Orbit, as I think anyone can plainly see and realize, very important for them to get the pistol round, survive the anti-ecos, and just string, what was it at the end of the day? It was 10 rounds in a row for Infinity on the T side, so Orbit basically need to do the exact same thing, or it's going to be, it could be over pretty quick here if Infinity just pull off that CT defense. And they will go for one kit. 4 Kevlars, 1 kit, 3 Kevlars, and a couple nades over on the side of Orbit. They've also turned Crucial into the raid boss, give him the Tech 9 and the Kevlar. And it'll be a fast play towards B. 4 people right there. Mike just hanging around middle for a second. That smoke to go down. They'll get into the B site and the bomb down in a 5-on-5. Now, can they hold it? This will be the difficult part. Players now making the rotations. Bomb wasn't spotted, but now that it's gone down, everyone pulling over. Yezar trying to get his way in through the vents. And he will be denied by Crucial with the Tech 9. Now Striker from in the site. Gonna spot 2 out there. Oh, wow. Lundy and Pyromarn just taking the heads off of the terrorist. Manu now. Gonna bring it back to a 3-on-2. Is someone on the bomb? Oh, if they were, it doesn't matter. Orbit will bring everybody down and survive 3 people there.
Yeah, 5v5 retake is pretty tough. It's tough, but it's a little bit easier than I think 4v4 for CTs, having 5 players to retake, but they didn't really abuse those advantages because they had 1 player go vents, no one to trade for him, and then everybody else was going CT and upper, like 4 players. No one was on a big flank, and that's partially because the rotates from A took so long that they didn't feel like they had that option. Lindy did have a kit, unlike Orbit, in that first half, but they weren't really prepared for the B retake.
Oh, Manu to find Dominate. That was over towards... That's Squeaky, I think? Yeah. So, Orbit with the man advantage. Again, just gotta try to survive the anti-ecos. We saw Orbits not be successful when they were on that CT side. Seems like Infinity giving up that first kill might be suffering the same fate. And the bomb now working towards A. So, A's actually given up completely on Infinity. They're playing retake there. Although no kits. They will have a player on the truck. The A's are going to look for the 1Ds that can maybe get them back into it. Pyromar playing the headshot box with the CZ. Yet to fire a bullet. And doubling up on B. Lundi is there in a position to tag people as they run in. And Dejvin to clean him up with 5-7. But the main offensive is going to be over here towards the A site. Pyromar will hop over the toxic barrels and even get a chance to reload that CZ. So he's got 1 kill. Going to move in and try to find a second. Spots 1 player out behind that forklift. And he's going to go down to Mike S. Azar finally brings home a 1-dig, and that was on the forklift player, so the trade onto Mike S was there. Going to spot Striker and try to go for another one. They're moving in on him, and are they going to be able to get him? I'm not sure. Yeah, Dejvin going to find 2, so he puts that 5-7 to use. Now he's got the MP7. It's only Crucial hanging on in the site, and he's going to be spotted. They bring him down from behind, and they do have time. Dejvin with a big 3K.
Yeah, huge. I don't know why Orbit weren't able to hold a little bit better there, but it did come down to just hitting his shots, and Affinity did a good job of hitting theirs. Obviously, Dejvin getting 3 kills in that round was the primary reason they were able to perform the retake. Orbit now are on a save. Affinity 13 rounds, pull off the eco. That's a hit to the confidence. That's a punch to the nuts right there.
Yeah, that really hurts. So, also, they had the man advantage early on, right? It was 5-on-4. They brought down, I think it was Dominate early on in the round, and they still were not able to hold on. Dejvin flanking them through A main and just pulling off the heroics, finding the triple kill. And this guy's just been the man of the match. How many rounds has he, you know, got double or triple kills when maybe he should have just been traded out? I guess there's some confusion on that one. The 1-dig started landing from truck, and they were trying to focus on bringing down Yezar, and that provided an opening for Dejvin, but here we go. Set A, execute. Still keeping up that pressure. You got the Tech 9s. Oh, look at these. Was that a grenade onto Striker and Cassius King, bringing them very, very low. A Dominate playing just on the corner of the smoke. That's beautiful. He finds 2, almost able to get a 3rd. Yezar will easily clean up that last guy. And it's a 1-on-3. Mike S running out on the opening, trying to do something, but he can do nothing. 14-4. 10-round lead here. Yep. Infinity.
You could see eco rounds like that or force ups go anyone's way. And I think it's because Orbit decided to force they're forcing all the way through, which means that with a little bit of foresight, I think they would have opted not to buy last round, so that they could buy here. I don't understand. I mean, I guess I can understand. You know, you have a huge deficit, and that's a problem. But if you can have a full buy when it's 14. And you're still staying off match point, right? I feel like whenever that option is possible, you should always take it. But those eco rounds, those force ups can always go really well for the terrorists. Like you get in the A side, it's easy to trade. Sometimes there's only 1 person there, but Dominate had some pretty good positioning there at fence.
Yeah, that was really smart. It was like in the smoke enough to where he could still see, but they were definitely not going to see him running through. Cassius King though finds a second 1-dig. That's going to bring down Yezar first, and then secondly, finding Dominate. So 5-on-3 for them right now. This is looking pretty good. It'll be up to Pyromar to shut down anything that goes towards A, as at this point you can only have 1 person per site. Pyromar at A, Dejvin at B, and Lundi playing the messenger. He can rotate back and forth. Also gonna need to shut down Z.
I wonder if Dejvin is just gonna sit here and wait for them to enter, or he's taking peeks.
Yeah, let's see. Smoke's going down.
Awkward smoke.
Yeah, it is. Dejvin is able to peek up for a second. No one's pushed through yet. I don't think he's been spotted. There he is, spotted from behind. He's going to drop the bomb, and he thinks the other player. Oh, leaving Pyromar with a 1v4. He's got to know that at least one of them is low. That call probably came in. They might realize that Cassius King, because Cassius King was involved in 2 battles, so they can probably expect him to be low. Now he'll take out 1. There goes Cash. Incendiary into the site looking to clear it out. That's actually maybe going to be enough. Crucial very, very low. Striker still working with that scout. Pyromar able to get his way in. Whoa, but Crucial so quick.
Hello.
Going to react to Pyromar being there, and they will win another round. 5-14.
Nice round there, mate. He says, was that Pyromar to get? He got multiple kills. Or excuse me, who's on the site? Crucial.
Crucial.
XD.
Can't handle the XDs. Can't do it. At least everyone's being polite. Maybe too polite at this point. Thank you, producer. Striker gonna spray down 2 and retreat. He's out of ammunition in that N4. Now Crucial gonna come in and only gonna get 1 actually. Desmond with the USP will find him. Manu with the Galil gonna end it. And another round. That went quick for Orbit. Infinity try to do something quick. Quick play towards B. Doesn't work out. I guess I do find 2 kills. And what do they buy here? Money's still not great. They've got a ton of rounds to work with. I'd say just save up. Pyromarn was rich, so he'll go see the armor smoke. Lundi could maybe do the same.
Yeah, they could just half armor if they want to. Actually, a bunch of people getting kits. They want to win this round.
Yeah.
But yeah, just evening up pretty much, strictly doing that. Because they just have to get match point, and they're doing really well. They already won a force up. They proved that they can win a rifle, and Orbit have all the work to do. Playing 2-2 sites though, however, very standard for a situation where you're forcing up. Having mid control in that situation would have been really nice.
They're going to pull off the boost over in A. They'll put Pyromarn up there, just hoping that they're going to go that way. But every option still open to Orbit. You can see Manu out here controlling middle. Kaj and Mike still up on that boost. Oh, I wonder where this Molotov is going. Kaj is just standing up here with the Molotov pulled out. Did he lag out? Seems like he might have lagged out. And Kaj is king?
Oh, dude, he's holding an egg.
Meanwhile, the round is falling apart around them. And Kaiser's King has still not moved. I think I have solved it. I think he has lagged out. Mike and Crucial trying to go in. Lundi going to stop that with the 1 dig. Cash still not moving. He's going to Molotov something.
They're not going to find him.
He's got it. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, Dad's just going to walk out right under him.
Oh my gosh. Molotov. Molotov. Oh, he's going to DC. So that is extremely unfortunate, because if he is alive that round, it's probably still an expensive round, but I don't know if Infinity, impossible to tell if they would have won it or not. It would have been close.
That's true. I mean, it could have
just a crap
easily.
situation.
That definitely sucks. Don't know what the deal is, but hopefully he can rejoin. Either way, Infinity just... I mean... Have they actually had any full rifles versus each other? Is it all like been...
I think maybe one here in the second half.
It's been like an eco to change the...
Oh yeah, I actually don't think there has been a rifle yet, because it was the pistol to Orbit, then 2 in a row for Infinity, so that upset them.
And then it was a force up from Orbit, second
yeah,
force up in a row.
It was forces on round 18 and 19, and I think it finally worked out on 19, right?
Precisely.
Yeah, so this will actually be the first rifle round. And hopefully it will be 5 versus 5, right?
So what do you think about doping in esports?
Oh,
have you ever done Adderall?
Is that a question to me?
Yeah, have you ever done Adderall?
Oh no, I've never done Adderall. I suffer from anxiety, so I would never really want to try it, since that's one of the side effects.
Yeah, it makes you it'd probably make you pretty stressed out.
So not down with the drugs. Not down with the drugs. Don't do drugs, kids.
It sounds like cocaine's a drug for you.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I do live in Miami after all, right?
Hey, it's cheap.
Go hit up, go find Rick Ross. Have a good time. I used to work off of Bird Road, which is referenced as
Larry Hoover.
in many of his songs. as
Larry Hoover.
where the cocaine funnels through. I don't know where
What was the reference?
it's a reference to Bird Road. It like goes to the port of Miami, I think, and it's
Is that
like
where all the hookers are?
it's where all the drugs funnel in from, like out of Miami into the state, something like that. I'm probably just talking hot air right now. Hot air on air, you know what I'm saying?
A blowing heat, Miami Heat.
Yeah, talk about hot air, man. It is hot outside. I need to be in the pool right now. Casting poolside.
Bro, I got a fan finally.
Nice. Is that what I'm hearing in the background?
It's a pretty.
What are these squeaky shoes? Are you playing basketball over there?
No, it's the window.
Mo hands up there running some drills real quick in the room. Shooting his crunched up.
It's running
His
suicides
notes-
in my room.
His notes from all his interviews. He's like crunching them up, hitting the baskets. Quick layup.
You don't hear that.
I mean, I definitely hear some squeaky shoes, but I guess it's your window. Sure. I've called you out. We don't use cameras for a reason. Yeah, I got the. Did you pick up a Navi jersey at the end of the LAN?
Yeah, I got like 4.
Yeah, it's like the only athletic piece of clothing I own, and it's a gaming organization. How funny is that? I'm gonna go play tennis in it. It's gonna be hilarious.
I wore it to a bar like last night, 2 nights ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
I wore it to the mall last night. And I was like, what's up? Remember
weird.
remember that tie clip I bought?
Yeah.
Returned it.
Hey.
Got him. $40 back in my pocket.
Excuse me, it's broken.
Yeah, they're like, why didn't you like it? I'm like, didn't fit.
I'm colorblind. Someone told me it's the wrong one.
thought this was white gold. It's actually
What do you mean
silver.
go to break, Alex?
We're not gonna go to at this point. Why would we go to a break? We've already
First time let's go
tangented
to a break.
very, very far off. Oh, they're going 5v4, and you know what Launders and I say? We don't cast 5v4s.
Want to leave?
All right, no, seriously, just guys, players, contact Spangler
Get a
and ask him to
stand-in.
put someone on your roster because he will do it. You don't have to play.
Yeah, you can just wait. What?
I mean, you have to you don't have to play yet. Like
You
you
can
can
get
get Spangler to fix the situation for you. I guess they don't have anyone they want to put on or have given up already on the round,
You can
but
literally use anyone as a stand-in.
I don't want anyone to think that CEVO in our evil corporation
I
were
know.
like, you must play.
Yesterday, so Kingwin got Dennis got DDoS on Kingwin, and then nobody even asked if he could use a stand-in. And Spangler said he was waiting for it. Oh, good game.
Wow, 16-6, guys. All right, well, we had a game. Dominant T-sign performance by Infinity. It was only that last round, or actually the last 2 rounds that were kind of ruined there, so it's unfortunate for Orbit because they were kind of getting things together on the other side. But that's the first match. Up next, this one should be pretty awesome. Assuming we can keep 10 people on the server, that would be nice. It's Pitter versus Kingwin, I believe, coming up. And that's kind of the match that we have been wondering about to decide that the group of death that they are in.
Yeah, true. Pitter not in good shape right now, man.
Yeah, they've I don't know, they like looked all right a couple times, in other matches not so much. They need Waylander back. Although that's not really fair because Dursky's done well, but maybe the chemistry is just kind of thrown off.
Waylander is, special.
The special player. All right. Well, we will now take a break, and when we return, we'll have more pro placement action here for CEVO Season 8. It'll be Kingwin versus Pitter. Stick around.